Hey guys, so over the next several weeks or whatever, we're going to be learning a bunch of instruments. We're going to be learning how music works and playing in a team and learning maybe about the Psalms and things too. But today, just some basic things like how in the world is this thing even made? Or the guitar, or the bass, or the piano. I want to start with that, and we need to talk about two other important things: notes versus chords. So as you probably well know, note is just a single note. So this is like a F note, and this is, I don't know, A sharp, or B flat also, C, etc. And those notes are made also with one string at a time on a string instrument. But then really quickly, you realize that people often play not just notes, like they want to play the whole chord. And chords basically are going to be 3 notes played at the same time. Now, but those are the minor chords and the major chords. But all the other chords like sevenths and major sevenths and stuff, they have 4 or 5 or 6. But the major ones all start, the important ones, with 3 notes. So for example, C chord would be playing them together. And notice that all the notes are ready. So this is a C, this is a C, this is a C, this is a D, this is a D. There's just a whole bunch of notes ready to go, but that's not how it is on a string instrument. Joel, thank you, excuse me. String instruments have a few notes ready to go, like G here, or C. But if I want to make a G sharp, I have to actually make it by pressing somewhere that makes a G sharp sound, or an F. And how they work is, all of these movements, we're going to talk about, the next thing we're going to talk about is how to go up and move in frets, or going up a half step or down a half step. But I just want you to realize 3 things here. To make a chord on an ukulele, I'm going to play 3 notes. I'm actually normally playing 4, and 3 of them are going to be the same as the 3 on C. C, E, and G. These are all either C, E, or G. This one's G, this one's C, this one's E, and this one's C again. That's all it is, making C, E, G in some way or another. So that's also C, E, G. And that's all we're doing with all these things. So I just have to turn all of these strings into C, E, or G. The only one that's not already C, E, or G, excuse me, Joel, is this A note. That's not C, E, or G, so I'm turning it into a C. And that's all it is to it. So your string instruments have 4 notes ready to go, and you turn them into the other notes that you want. These have hundreds all ready to go. Well, not hundreds, 60 something, I think. And notice, I can play basically as many notes at one time as I have fingers. On this one, I can only play 4 notes at a time, because there's only 4 strings. I can play 4 or less, or 10 or less. And these I never have to change, these I have to change. And we're going to see the bass and the guitar and all of them are built the same way. You figure what the original note is, and you learn to count up to the other notes. And then you add them all together. Thank you very much.